Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Stockroom. If you do not know who I am, my name is Kieran and I run RummageAround here in the UK. I'm a full-time UK eBay, Amazon and Vinted reseller. If this is the type of content that you want to be seeing, then please do make sure you do subscribe. We're currently doing a daily video at 6 p.m. Monday to Friday, every single flipping day until we reach £190,000. If this is the type of content that you love to see, then do think about subscribing. While you're down there, you might as well smash the hell out of that like button. Without further ado, let's see what we get up to in today's video. Every single morning we come to the stock room and we pick what has sold yesterday. We currently run our business on a same day dispatch. Cutoff is at 12 p.m. noon, which means if something sells until 12 p.m. we have to get it out the same day. We have every that comes and collects every single day. Sometimes they don't turn up, but that's for a different story. And yeah, we basically got to get all our orders out every single day until 12 p.m. So, enough waffling on. Let's pick what sold yesterday. I don't actually know what this is, so this is a great start. B5, and we sold something in here. I think it's that QED. Yep, that looks like it. Hey, Connor's in the background. Way, big up Connor! SS40 four-way speaker switch, that sold for £22. We then sold this Steiff Bear for 18. We then sold this classic vintage Mickey Mouse. Look at that for a logo. Look at that for a tag. Unbelievable. Size XL. Sold that for £17.99. 1949. What on earth happened to the camera there? This is an army jacket sort of thing. That sold for, I don't actually know. Just check the old eBay. It sold for £35.96. Racking 26, and we sold a PlayStation 1 bundle with NBA 97, by the way, for £40. We then sold some Bose speakers for £49.99. They were in fact listed yesterday, so it's nice to see something put on eBay sold within 24 hours. Happy days. We sold a pack of 10 blank VHS tapes for £30. A boxed Wii without any games whatsoever sold for £54.95. And we have plenty more Wiis than that. Trust me. We didn't just sell one Armoured Core, but 2 Armoured Core, £20 each. That's a nice £40 sale there. Racking 19, and we have sold our first Under Armour t-shirts. Woohoo! Only 34 more to go. The best sale of last night, £144, a Volkswagen taillight. That is the part number 3G7945288. And that beautiful thing sold for £144. So that is everything that sold last night. Connor is going to now pick and pack and label them all up because he's an absolute flipping legend. Remember, leave a comment in the comment section below. Connor is a flipping legend. Leave that in the comment section below. Show him some support. He's going to do that while I try and rebuild what we started last night, which was refixing the Guitar Hero. Yeah, this is currently the state of me trying to refix a Guitar Hero Aerosmith, because if we can get this working, that's actually a nice listing. The buttons didn't work, so I think it was the orange and the yellow, so I've cleaned them. And I believe the strum bar only strums down, not up, so I've given that a clean inside there as well. However, if I'm being brutally honest, ladies and gentlemen, I think this might not work, but we're going to try and put it back together, get an Xbox 360 bundle set up, and hopefully retest this some point today. But also to my left, we are kind of looking at some Playmobil as well, and you guys know how much I hate Playmobil. But however, in this industry, you've just got to do what you've got to do. So yeah, we're getting that cracked on today. Hopefully get this Guitar Hero fixed as well. Get all that stuff picked and packed. And then at 1 p.m, I'm actually going to potentially be doing a massive buy on items or category that I have no flipping clue on. So this could be either a waste of money or it could be an absolute game changer. So we'll find out today. But yeah, we're spending probably about £1,000 on a category of items that I have no clue about. The time has come where we try and see if we have successfully repaired the Aerosmith guitar. I must admit, I'm not too confident, let's put it that way. Oh, I've not even got flipping power anymore. Oh. Oh. What have I done? Oh, what an absolute fail, ladies and gentlemen. That has actually really annoyed me. I'm normally pretty good at repairing things, but look at that rookie mistake. When I've screwed it all back together, I've screwed through the power wire to give this thing power. It's just completely snapped. Oh, it's going to be one of them mornings, isn't it, ladies and gentlemen? Oh boy. At least we can see the positive in this. We can sell the Aerosmith red octane faceplate for £15. So I guess it was not all doom and gloom, even though we spent probably nearly 2 hours trying to fix that. Right, I've decided to take a break from the Guitar Hero and just listing in general. I'm just going to start doing what we started yesterday, and that's reorganizing the SKU system of the footwear racking. Footwear racking 1 has been completed last night. We're now moving on to footwear racking 2, and we've actually consolidated them quite nicely, so we can carry on just filling up the first rack. If you don't know what we're doing, we're basically putting them in see-through bags and skewing them up as numbers, and then putting the custom SKU label on eBay listing. So for example, these Fitvilles, for example, they are 0036. When we know that that sells, it should tell us 0036 has sold, so they can come here and pick it, pack it, and get it dispatched. Overall increase in efficiency, and it just makes it look a little bit nicer and protects the item from dust and damage during storage. That was the word I was looking for, during storage. So what I'm going to do is crack on with that, and I'll show you an update when we have finished this whole rack. Probably looking about an hour to an hour and a half worth of work there. And I'm being honest with you guys, I forgot to charge my phone yesterday, so I need to put my phone on charge. So that's a perfect excuse. I'll get back to you in about an hour's time. A little bit of an update on our new racking system. We have in fact run out of see-through bags. I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, today has been one of the days where nothing seems to go to plan. So 1 o'clock, we're going to go to one of our contacts and maybe, like I said, spend some substantial amount of money on a category of stock that I have never, ever bought or sold or anything. So it's going to be a complete shot in the dark, so we'll see what that goes. Before that, I would like to get some listing done. So it's time for a little bit of a listing montage. Going to list this Aston Villa shirt with Rashford on the back for £40. Now going to list this Guitar Hero Metallica bundle for £100. Going to get this last season's Aston Villa shirt, the Pro Authentic version, listed up for £60. Another Guitar Hero bundle being listed for £75. I tell you what, Guitar Heroes, absolute incredible money at the moment. Next up is this Curtis under-counter clock and radio system. That's going to be listed for £35. And last but not least, a WF Attitude ring with loads of accessories. That's also getting listed for £35. Which means, if my maths is mathing today, we've hit our £400 target today. Yeah, just to clarify, we have a target that we have to list £400 each every single day, which means we list around about 12 to 12.50 every single day, which definitely helps increase sales quite significantly. And if I'm honest, we kind of need it if we want to hit that £190,000 target. We just had this TV return back to us, right? And it came back in a bag. Imagine sending a return in a bag. If that happened to us and we sent it out in a bag, it'd probably be smashed into 50,000 pieces and the customer would have a go at us. But I can confirm it's not smashed. It does still work. So we're going to relist this for £70. Well, we're going to get it ready for Monday for 70 quid because we've already hit our £400 target. So that will be listed on Monday, 70 quid. Happy days. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to go and do this deal that we've never done before. Never ever sold in this category before, but hey, every day is a learning day. So hopefully I can get some clips on there. I very much doubt it. I might get the odd 1 or 2, but let's see what on earth we're going to buy today. What on earth are we doing? We are potentially going to be buying 35 crates full of amateur radio stuff. Something that I've never, ever bought before. Yeah, we've just brought a van load and a car load, and I've got to go back for more tomorrow or next week, which will bring you guys with us, of amateur radio stuff. Oh, and a random CRT TV and a random printer. I don't even know if the printer's in there. I have absolutely no idea. However, what I will be doing is emptying this now and probably showing you some of this during the whole of next week, because it's getting a bit late for us now and I just need to crack on with, look at, I mean, there's tons of this sort of stuff. Crazy, crazy amount of stuff. Absolutely no idea. If any of you guys know anything about amateur radio stuff, please, please, please do me a huge favor and reach out to me, because we have tons upon tons of it. I now need to empty the van along with Connor and probably call it a day there. I'm not going to lie, ladies and gentlemen, because I need to get these uploaded and edited before 6 p.m. every day, so you have a video to watch. So what I'm going to do now is probably go and empty the van. I'm going to quickly show you where we are in terms of the £190,000 total, and probably call it a day there, if I'm being brutally honest with you. Turnover is £130,690. That's not too bad. That is an increase of over £400 in one day, which we will definitely take. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I need to end this video here because I'm going to be rushing around trying to get this video uploaded for your beautiful faces. So thank you all so much for the support. You guys are legends. Let's start week 2 with a banger and absolutely smash that like button. You guys are crazy, crazy people for spending time watching me talk about reselling. I absolutely love every single one of you that takes the time out of your day to watch me. So I'm going to end today's video here, and I'll see you beautiful lot in the next one. Might be slightly, let's say, shorter than usual, but hopefully there's some content there for you guys to enjoy and maybe learn something. But anyway, guys, I promise that the next video will be a much, much better. I've been your boy Kieran, and I'll see you beautiful lot in the next one. Bish, bash, flipping, bosh.